everyone, hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a March favourites video, so as per usual I'm probably a week, 10 days behind when I probably should have put this up when everyone else is putting them up, but never mind, we'll still go ahead with it. So it's going to be some of my favourites, some of Isla's favourites and some of Lachlan's favourites. I'm not going to put any of Rob's favourites. I never do Rob's favourites, mainly because they don't ever change. He's just a happy little soul that likes his things, likes his life, and doesn't really make that many changes. So yeah, we'll just stick to showing our bits instead. We'll start up with my things. So it's a mix of home, beauty, and some fashion bits as well. First up is this really lovely hand soap. I know it's hand soap. How exciting can hand soap be? But this brand is lovely. Like, it smells insane. So good, so fresh. So it's called Scandinavisk, I believe, made in Denmark, so Danish. I got this from a really cool independent shop, which is actually on a road I used to live in Aberdeen, which I obviously don't anymore. But yeah, really cool little shop, stocks all sorts of fun like independent brands, and this is one of them. I've had candles from this brand before, and I think now, they might have always done it, but this shop's now started stocking their hand soaps and hand creams and other bits and bobs, like more like toiletries rather than just the scented range. So yeah, this is Fjords, maybe the scent, carved from glaciers, and lovely soap. Next up is this MAC lipstick that I've heard people rave about for ages and ages. My favourite MAC lipstick is the Mer, M-E-H-R matte lipstick. Love it, got it on right now. And then this one is another matte one, but it's called Velvet Teddy. What a wonderful name. And it's a really similar shade to the Mer one, but it's just slightly darker, I'd say. Absolutely love it. I think it would go well with most skin tones. I always thought that because I'm quite pale and blonde, I wouldn't suit such like a heavy colour, but it works, so I think it'd work for most skin tones. Next up is this Primark highlighter. So it's in their new nudes range, that's hard to say, and it's a bronzing stick. I would say it's more like a highlighter. So yeah, here it is. You've got your bronzer highlighter bit on the top and then a spongy bit on the bottom there. I'm sure it was only like £2 or £3. Don't get me wrong, when you put it on, it is quite like sticky and like bold, but once you like really blend it in, it looks really nice. It gives you a proper like shimmer. I've only really used it on nights out, but I guess if you didn't use too much of it, you could use it during the day as well. This Soap and Glory body scrub thing, it's called Flake Away, and it looks really funny. It's like a really dodgy colour, but oh, it smells so good, and it really gets rid of all your dead skin. I might have featured this in the favourites before. I might have to check that, but that's how much I like it. It's got skin smoothing sea salt, grapeseed and almond oils, and what else has it got? Shea butter, sugar and peach seed powder. That's a lot of ingredients, but yeah, smells lush and really does the job. Next is this little tiny mirror from H&M. I love H&M Home. If you've not checked them out before, go have a look, because they're really good prices and really cool bits and bobs. Nice bedding, nice shower curtains. We've got loads and loads of stuff from there, and this is one of the decorative bits. So I think it was, price might still be on the back, $12.99, and it's just really cute. My New Balance trainers, I've been wearing these to death this month. They're just so comfortable, like really comfortable. I like the colour of these. They come in all sorts of different colours, but I find these ones go with pretty much anything I'm wearing. Jeans, joggers, leggings, you name it. And yeah, it's sort of like a black, grey and white set of tones, and they were a good price as well. They were from ASOS, and I think I got I think it was about £10–15 off them at the time. So they run a lot of deals on their trainers on ASOS. So if you're in the market for some trainers, then definitely head on over there. I was dying for this trend to kind of like hit the UK, because I saw these bags all over like bloggers' Instagrams in Australia and America and even parts of Europe last year, and for some reason we just didn't seem to have them here, unless you wanted to pay like 80–100 quid for one, because they were proper like, I don't know what they were sourced like from somewhere else and really expensive, but they are all over the high street now. And this is my Topshop one. I think it was £21. It's very precise. I think it was £21, and I really like it. I like the tone of it because it's quite like a mid-range brown. It's not that really pale brown, it's not that really dark one. Like the tan leather bits there. I think I got it the wrong way around actually. It's like a popper thing there, and then it opens up and it's like almost like a little picnic bag. But yeah, really love it, and I will be wearing it a lot this summer. One last fashion bit that'll be quite hard to show you is this jacket from Primark that I picked up last week before, and it's really lightweight, so it's a proper spring coat. It's still quite cozy, I guess, but love the dog tooth on it, love the fact it's got pink going through it, and it's just a really easily throw on one. It's quite long, gonna be hard to show you, but it kind of comes to almost my knees. Random little home bit. I've always liked the Method stuff. I don't have all natural cleaning stuff. I use bleach, I use Dettol, I use Cif, but I do like the Method range as well. This is the Sunny Citrus because I like choosing the ones that are antibacterial, and I think the only other one I've seen is the rhubarb one, and I do really like it, but sometimes it's really, really sweet. I'm quite like more like a sharp citrusy, like this type of person. So yeah, loving this at the moment, and I think it was on offer in Sainsbury's or Tesco. On to some of Isla's favourites. So she had her birthday party last week and she got some lovely bits and bobs from her friends, and this was one of them. This was from Theo, who is Sophie, mum vlog, one of my friends who vlogs as well. They got Isla this because they know she likes dressing up as a superhero, and not a girly superhero. It has to be a superhero with big strong muscles. So she got the Batman one. Oh, it's all wonky. But she absolutely loves it. It comes with a cape, obviously the mask, and I think it's from Asda. Her SpiderMan one was from there as well. Oh, the Batman thing also came with a belt. I just saw it on the floor. Speaking of Spider-Man, here's the main man himself. This was another present. This was from my lovely friend Natalie, and she got Isla this nightlight. So he's got little suctiony bits and he sticks. He does stick onto her cupboard, but only for like a minimal amount of time, and she's got a blind on her window, so we tend to use his little chin and prop him at the end of her bed, and he lights up like that. But she loves him. But for me, if I'd woke up with that at the end of my bed with its light staring at me, I'd be a bit freaked out. But she loves Spider-Man. Another thing Isla's loving at the moment, again, because she used to love Paw Patrol, then she went off it for about 6 months, almost a year, and now she's massively back into Paw Patrol, absolutely loving it. And Marshall is her favourite at the moment. So this is a Build-A-Bear? Yeah, Build-A-Bear Marshall. He does have a hat as well, but I'm not sure where it is. She really likes him, and she likes the fact he's got water cannons as well. Oh, they come off like that. Cute. Also, speaking of Paw Patrol and Marshall, she got this for her birthday from her lovely friend Cameron, and her and Lachlan have played with this a lot since she got it, so I think I'll have to get her a few more of the other ones, because I'm always reluctant to buy too much from one range to begin with in case she goes off it, but I think Paw Patrol is definitely here to stay. And then lastly, and sort of Isla's favourites, are these Julia Donaldson and Lydia Monk's books. They are adorable. We've got so many from the range now, and I think the one that's known the most is What the Ladybird Heard. So we've got that one, then we like this one, which is What the Ladybird Heard on Holiday, and then this is my favourite one. It's called Sharing a Shell, and it's just the cutest story ever. So yeah, love these books. They're illustrated really well, and they're lovely sing-songy books, if you know what I mean. That's my favourite kind of kids book. If it's got a sing-songy rhythm to it, I'm all over it. And a couple of Lacon's random favourite bits. So this is a walrus puppet, or is it a seal? Walrus. He's got whiskers. I think it's a walrus. That Robert got him in Aldi. I think it was $2.99. Lachlan loves it. Like, he puts it on his hand and he talks to himself. He's like, oh, and like chats away in his cot. We watch him on the monitor and we're like, fair enough. $2.99 well spent. This is probably not one of his favourites. He's probably not fussed at all about what he's sleeping in, but this is one of my favourites for him this month. We are sticking to sleeping bags at the moment just because I don't trust him with a duvet. He can barely be trusted with a blanket without wrapping it around his head while he's sleeping, and I can't remember the age that we actually gave Isla a duvet and a pillow, but for now we're keeping him in a sleeping bag. It's one of the really, really big ones from John Lewis. It came in a pack of 2 for, oh, for the life of me, cannot remember the price, but I'll pop a link below because it was quite recently that we got them. And yeah, I just love them because he doesn't get tangled up, he's nice and safe, and he's cozy, so winning all round. And lastly for Lachlan is this little peep through book from Osborne, and it's Are You There Little Fox, and it's got all sorts of interactive bits where you can see things and touch things, and it goes through to the next story. So yeah, he really, really likes it. It's a lovely story. A kind of joint favourite for me is the fact that I got the matching wellies. These are from Jojo Mama Bebe because I went to Mothercare to try and get yellow wellies, but they've completely sold out, but they're an alright price. I think they were £17 each, and they're really good quality, and they both were fighting over Lachlan's old yellow wellies, so I figured let's get them both yellow wellies now that they've gone up a size. So yeah, that's a whole bunch of our favourites for this month. Hope you've enjoyed seeing them. I will try my best to put links to anything that's still sort of current below, and that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!